Hey guys, welcome back to Flicks to Us. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Nick, this is my mom Jen.
Hi guys.
And we're continuing with a little bit more James Bond, and we're dialing the clock back to 1967 with Casino Royale.
Yeah.
So the only members of the cast that we know are David Niven and Peter Sellers. And
so it's pretty well everybody that was in the, well, some of them that
Pink
were
Panther.
in Pink Panther that we did not really care for.
No, we're going into this with some trepidation. I mean, you know, the sort of standards for 60s comedies were a little bit lax for what we're sort of, you know, used to or prefer, I should say. But, you know, we're going to this with a clean slate.
Yeah, because different characters. So
yeah.
But this is to end our
James Bond franchise.
Bond
We're
Odyssey.
Yeah, we're done with the sort of main kind of
25 of them
main run, and these are sort of the, you know, postscript sort of bonus things that we're doing. Yeah. So this came out in 1967, I believe, and just because like with Dr. No was the first like official James Bond film, but it wasn't the first novel.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason, they chose that one to start with, and then but Casino Royale was the first James Bond novel. So
yeah, because there was one of these with Daniel Craig too.
Yeah, so
same name.
Yeah, so that was like when they kind of rebooted the franchise to like have a fresh start. So they chose the first novel to start with there.
Okay.
And whatnot. Yeah, because I know that like over the decades there were several like legal disputes in terms of like say like which characters could be used by the studio and whatnot. Like the character Blofeld, I think at a certain point was like Eon Productions couldn't use him or something.
Okay.
So I think that part of that is how like this one and then the other sort of spoof or like extra one kind of came about is like other studios like either having the rights or just like kind of making their own. So that's how it sort of came about. But
so this one and the other one that we're gonna watch, what year is that one?
I think that one's more like maybe in the 80s, like 81 or whatever. Because I know that Sean Connery came back for that one and not for one of the main ones because he was like feuding with the producers and whatnot. But yeah, that one's called Never Say Never Again, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, we have kind of these two left, and then you know, Mr. Bond, the character of Bond, will be out of our lives and whatnot.
Right.
But yeah, so we got David Niven, Peter Sellers. I love Peter Sellers. I'm hoping they give him a chance to do more.
Yes.
It was disappointing to see so little of him in the Pink Panther. We'll see kind of what other actors and whatnot are in this one.
We haven't watched any of the other Pink Panthers that people are saying are better.
No, and like
that have him in it.
Because like as we discussed and as you guys were saying in the comments for that one, like Peter Sellers wasn't the focus of that one, and he wound up being everyone's favorite. Yeah. So then in the later movies, he became the main character.
Okay, and that's what I misunderstood, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But no, this is Casino Royale. It's I think it was like 4 years after the Pink Panther. I mean, these two are back together again. We'll see kind of what other famous actors of the day maybe you can recognize. And well, let's check it out.
I know this song or this music.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Peter Sellers. Is that a kilt?
Ursula Andress, yeah.
Didn't she play Honey Rider?
Yes, I think she did.
Huh. David Niven. Orson Welles? Holy shit. The voice of Unicron.
Charles Boyer, holy cow, John Huston. I can see some campy scenes coming up here with angels and harps and.
Yeah. Is he supposed to be Bond or?
I don't know what's happening yet. Oh no!
Oh god!
Hang on to the tray.
This guy's got a foot in the grave, and he's still as a butler.
Vocationally devoted, sublimely disinterested.
Does he have a stutter?
I guess so.
Things are bad, very bad. I've lost 11 agents in the last fortnight. 7 killed, 4 missing.
11?
Jeez.
KGB is depleted. I'm not at liberty to disclose the exact figures. The enemy has penetrated our most secret inner circle.
I'm sorry, old man, but what you ask is quite impossible.
Sorry.
There's McTerry's signal. Stand by.
Zero
on fire! Up!
Are they gonna blow up his house? Well, he's gonna come after you like in John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Remember when?
The target has just entered Scotland.
Really? Bagpipes. We were just told it was Scotland. You don't need this flourish.
He comes down from the mountain, over the loch and through the heather, playing the clan lament. We always put a tepperten of Uskaba outside the castle door.
Man, this is so Scottish. I don't know what's going on.
Argar, argar gara, guru argar, it goes.
Most moving.
Ah, we...
Was that Gaelic or just gibberish?
I think gibberish.
In season.
Whenever a Mactari dies, the grouse come into season.
I feel like the nation of
Ooh,
Scotland.
look at the red.
The nation of Scotland should have gone to war over this sort of portrayal. It feels like they're taking shots.
Nane but the pipers. My daddy only liked the lasses.
Your daddy really was a different man in Whitehall.
So this is M we're talking about.
Yeah. And they said that an agent was impersonating his widow. Because it's part of some operation, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he died in the mortar fire of...
No.
Okay, what is the point of all this? Like
he's waiting for them to all pass out. So
no, but like this whole sequence in the manor, like it...
Yeah.
What is it accomplishing?
This was the send-off, wasn't it, for M or whatever, supposedly?
Yeah, but like...
Oh.
I'm pretty sure he didn't die when the house got blown up, and all of a sudden we're like...
all of a sudden he's... Yeah.
Some sort of operation, or like he's dead.
I don't think I've closed my mouth since we started watching this.
Play ball!
Rule 1. No touching of the hair or face.
Oh no.
Okay. They're gonna defeat themselves in turn and...
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh! It's like a Jar Jar maneuver. Yeah, sure. Was that thing made out of foam?
Oh.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I fired a cannon!
Use an arm missile.
Missiles?
Yeah.
Roger.
Are they on the bad side or?
I'm
confused.
I'm guessing.
They found the button.
Such peril! A button!
Look at the strings from that.
Yeah. Return to sender.
Yeah.
Kiss me, Jamie.
Can we get back to Peter Sellers? This is just... This is wacky, and not the good kind of wacky. This is like 60s, everyone was tripping while they made this movie wacky. Like... Not even Austin Powers was this ridiculous.
Who's there?
Your nephews are Jimmy Bond.
Oh.
Jimmy?
Rather a disappointment, I'm afraid, little Jimmy.
Listen.
It's a bomb.
So long, suckers.
Hadley, we're up against an opposition of fiendish ingenuity. They make incredible use of women.
Yes, they tend to nowadays, sir.
Female spies harass me in Scotland.
The solution is simple. We kill all women on the planet. Then our country will be safe.
From now on, all remaining agents and trainees will be known as James Bond 007, including the girls.
Wouldn't it be rather...
Including the girls.
Is that a Las Vegas showgirl walking through?
I was just gonna say.
Security man in Delhi tells us gold will be up 2 points by midday
Ursula
tomorrow.
Andress.
The French say that you can have it, but it'll cost you 3 nuclear warheads.
Offer 2.
You're offer for...
He's just carrying a random Eiffel Tower.
I have a dossier on a man who works at the Buckingham Club. His name is Evelyn Tremble.
There he is.
Okay.
Okay.
Look at those old slot machines. Wow.
No, it's mine, actually.
It's mine.
Do you know me?
Alright. Now we're at the movie Saving Grace.
Hello, Mr. Tremble. Can you hold on for a moment?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Dumping a body from...
Yeah.
So sorry to keep you waiting, but I was just seeing someone off.
Oh, I thought you might have gathered a little from...
Spare the time. I want to see what happens when you put on a different hat.
What the hell's happening?
I don't know. The plot was progressing, but then we went just real 60s.
Yeah.
What would you say if I offered to stake you in a game against the chief?
Good morning, Johnson.
Oh.
Alright, that was pretty good.
Au pair girls are some of the most important families.
Then it must be infiltrated by someone absolutely reliable.
I hope you weren't thinking of me, sir.
I feel like the butler guy is doing like such an affected accent.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, he's stretching it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What are we
like the 10 Commandments,
or like The King and I?
Yeah,
or something like. This feels like a different movie.
Yeah.
All right, time for some culturally appropriate portrayals here. I can't wait. Given what they did for the Scottish.
I guess every show in the 60s had to have a production number, right?
Yep. Behold the quaint foreign customs of the East. Behold this dance number.
Yeah.
But we couldn't be bothered to hire actors of the proper ethnicity.
Yeah.
I am Sir James Bond.
Daddy.
My child.
Okay.
All right. Mata Hari's daughter.
Yeah.
Your monthly paychecks went on analyst fees. That's why I came here. I had to get away from it all.
She almost has that English accent from down by the docks, kind of.
Yeah.
It's made from poppy seeds. 2 cups of this and you're stoned out of your mind.
Thank you.
You know, if you weren't my dad.
If you were my dad.
Oh,
God.
God, we're sounding like Trump now.
Oh, no sound at all. What?
Is this Edward Scissorhands now? It totally is. Look, she's coming up to the stairs in it.
I'm here to enroll as a student.
What are your qualifications?
Hmm?
Some of the greatest spies in the world have graduated from this institution.
The teacher talks like that one of those women from Wild Wild West, remember?
Oh, yeah.
S. Marshall. Ooh, S.
Yeah, Miss Lippin Rita.
Yeah.
Why did they feel the need to speed up the footage? This feels like a different movie right now.
Yeah.
What is with this set design?
Yeah.
It's so like, Frankenstein Gothic type of...
£14.10. 300 rubles.
300 rubles.
$1,000.
Oh my God.
$1,000.
2 million Chinese dollars.
2 million Chinese dollars.
How do you keep track of the exchange rate?
Give me those films.
Otto killed her.
There's Orson Welles.
Okay, I was wondering.
The ship speaking.
The whole scheme was a failure. And also, Dr. Noah knows what you've been up to.
Whoa.
Oh, doesn't have a retirement plan then, I guess, eh?
No.
Okay, a few good funny moments there.
Yeah. I could count them on one hand.
Yes,
I'm Miss Good Thighs.
I can see that.
Not the worst Bond girl name we've heard.
She looks a lot like Jacqueline Bisset. Wow. That is Jacqueline Bisset, I think.
James Bond playing at Casino Royale. He won a lot of money and a gal.
All right, what are we in for now? Do you think instead of money, all of the cast and crew were paid in acid tablets? Because that's what it feels like.
Look me in the eyes. An illusion taught to me by an ancient vegetarian in the mountain fastnesses of Tibet.
The fuck is going on here?
My assistants will enshroud the young lady in this perfectly ordinary paisley shawl.
When did this card game turn into Penn and Teller?
Into a magic show.
To thin air. Don't take your eyes from her. Not one of you.
Cheat? This is how he's...
Around.
Okay.
The night is young, and the rose garden is already littered with my victims.
Yes, but the beggar who set in marketplace are deaf to...
Just like in the Daniel Craig one.
Yeah.
Boss? Yes, sir. Look. Yes, sir. Follow that car.
He randomly has that outfit on.
Although the chief thinks he has a faster car than me, I am faster in my Lotus Formula 3.
He looks at the camera. A periscope?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I thought we were in a car chase.
I thought so too. What happened?
Wake up, Mr. Bond, wake up. Well now, Mr. Bond. You've had your little victory at the baccarat table, now it's my turn. Now I'm going to have that checked, Mr. Bond.
Alright, I guess they skipped a sequence again.
Yeah. Definitely an acid trip, this one.
Yep.
Excuse me. Are you Richard Burton?
Is that Peter O'Toole?
Yes!
Just a random cameo?
Yeah.
Just, okay.
There's our sliders again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never trust a rich spy.
Huh.
It's too late.
Just in the glass.
I don't even know.
Okay.
So the chief is dead.
Yeah. By his own organization. Like in the Daniel Craig one, remember?
Yeah,
he couldn't pay them back.
Yeah.
What is it, a film?
Must be a commercial.
The hell? What's a UFO doing here?
Yeah.
Is this the day the Earth stood still? It's looking like it.
I don't even know. Who's driving?
Okay.
You are now entering the Smersh headquarters of Dr. Noah.
Dr. Noah.
Hmm.
The day Smersh finally eliminated the original James Bond. His world will soon follow.
This is all very impressive.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
Good Lord, it's my nephew.
Jimmy Bond? He can't speak.
Never could in my presence. Psychological block he's had since childhood, based on hero worship.
Based on hero worship.
This germ, when distributed in the atmosphere, will make all women beautiful and destroy all men over 4'6".
Do I appear menacing to you at all?
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I just think, did you ever see yourself in the mirror lately?
Do you realize that anything Uncle James can do, I can do better?
Ah, that will be the day.
This'll show Sir James once and for all which of us has the perfect body. The poor boob. Hurry, my dear. I have great plans for us.
You okay? You okay?
I checked out about half an hour ago.
Not impressed.
Okay, sped up.
I have no idea.
Oh, and then they got that Coop guy back too.
Yeah, that randomly just disappeared.
Yeah.
Leave this to me.
Frankenstein.
For some reason.
Get the girls out of here fast, back way.
Right, sir.
I'm sorry I got you into this.
Good heavens, Daddy, I couldn't have enjoyed it more.
Good show. Over there.
Somehow she cut her hair in the middle of it all.
At some point, yeah. I'm sure back in the day this was considered funny.
Well,
79?
So they did a spoof of James Bond movies. It's supposed to be like a, yeah. But, yeah.
It somehow accomplishes what all other spoofs are not able to do. Be not funny.
Yeah. Oh, no. No, no, no.
Racism, racism, racism. Police!
Oh my god. There's so much wrong with this. Oh.
I would like to extend our apologies to the First Nations tribes for
Oh my god.
all of our history.
And then the whole thing blew up.
Royale. They came to save the world and win the gala.
That's the angel part. They're all
Yeah,
dead.
from the intro. And he's wearing a kilt for some reason.
6 of them went to a heavenly spot. The 7th one is going to a place where it's terror.
Oh yeah, he's going down.
Mm-hmm. You recognize any of these names?
Some of the names I do, yeah, but
all right.
I don't even know what to say.
No disrespect to David Niven, but so far we've seen 2 movies of his and they have been complete dog shit. Like, I'm just amazed at how terrible this was.
This was really, really bad. There was just these scenes that thrown together.
Like, there was about, it seemed like there was, like, say, 10, 20 pages of script for the actual plot, and then the cast was like, okay, what can we do now? It's like, oh, we're filming in this big soundstage. Let's have a big, like, Indian dance number, and, let's just throw in, a bunch of, First Nations people parachuting in with parachutes that look like teepees into the casino, and just, like, random ass stuff.
Well, like the scene with him in the race car.
Like,
and then all of a sudden he's
captured
in his tux again.
Like the writing and like by virtue of the editing is just so terrible. There's just hardly any coherence to the story. There's maybe like in each scene there's like, let's say a handful of lines of like the actual plot, like the mission and whatnot. And then it just devolves into this random thing of like dress up and games and Orson Welles doing a fucking magic act while he's playing cards. And I just like people who lived in the 60s, like, were you okay? Was there something else going on besides all the drugs and the free love and everything? Like, it just, I don't see how this could be considered funny at all.
Yeah, like going to a theater to see this, right? But I don't know, are we missing something? Like, are we not?
I mean, there's a difference between like, different eras, tastes, and just pure like
and there's campy,
terribleness,
right? There's straight out campiness in a movie or whatever. But this was just kind of trying to be that, and then trying to be serious for a second, and then all over the place.
Yeah, like a random thing of like Ursula Andress like dropping a body down a chute, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm just seeing someone off." Like that's like say a James Bond type of dark comedy thing.
Yeah.
And then and somehow this movie had less Peter Sellers than the Pink Panther, and the Pink Panther had 10% Peter Sellers. Like, it just wasn't.
And the whole thing blew up at the end, and
it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't good. And had so many stars in it, like older
so
stars.
many, and like Peter O'Toole made the brief cameo, which is kind of neat, unexpected.
I mean, Orson Welles and
I mean, like, I know him best as the voice of Unicron from the Transformers movie and whatnot, but I know he's like a legendary director and an actor. Like he was the guy who did Citizen Kane, right?
Yeah,
among other things and whatnot. And it's just, like
okay.
it's just,
Well, that's 2 hours we never get back from our.
Oh God. All right. Well, my week can only go up from here, luckily. So even if I were set on fire right now and my head sewn into the carpet, I would have a better time than this. So yeah. All right, guys.
Okay.
That was Casino Royale. We got one more left. Like I believe Never Say Never Again is what the next one's called. From I want to say like 80, 81 is kind of like when it came out. Like Sean Connery came back for that one and not the regular Bond
Can't
franchise.
be as bad as this one.
No, I mean it has Sean Connery at the very least.
Yeah.
So it should be somewhat enjoyable, but yeah, luckily we have 25 other Bond films that even the worst of them is better than this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If anything, this movie gives me greater appreciation for the shittier like Roger Moore ones. Okay, all right, guys, that's all the time we got for today. So if you want to watch the full length of our reaction, I don't know why you'd want to see more of this than is necessary. Check out our Patreon. I'll put a link down below. You can watch that. Watch all the other films and movies and shows that we do.
They're all better than this.
If you enjoyed somehow, then please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Really helps the channel grow. Really kind of lets YouTube know that you're enjoying what you're seeing. As always, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate you sharing your time with us.
Yes, thanks, guys.
And that's all we have for you today. So may the force be with you, and God help anyone related to the production of this film. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.